Hey, what's up guys? Mitsuda here back again with another video, and today I'm going to be sharing my thoughts about Season 16 thus far from all of the trailers and all of the info and all of the leaks that we've gotten. And I'm really excited for this upcoming season. I hope you guys are too. And without further ado, please leave a like, pop a sub, and comment down below any of your thoughts about the upcoming season and what you think it's going to do for the game overall. Now let's hop straight into it. Now, I am actually not that disappointed knowing that we are not going to get a new legend this season. I kind of honestly pick up a legend, play them for the first week like everyone else, and usually put them down and go back to my main rotation of legends that I occasionally like playing. So this doesn't really bother me that much, and I think it allows them to focus way more on other areas, and you can tell that they kind of shifted their focus to other areas. So I don't mind that. That's okay. I do want a new legend the next season. I think it's healthy for the game to constantly have new legends coming to the game, and there's a lot of hype around it. But this season, I can go without one. Now, I am excited about the new Nemesis AR coming out. It's been way too long since we have had a new weapon in the game. The car was the newest weapon since then, and I think it has been almost a year, or it has been a year since that weapon came out, which is absolutely crazy. Time flies. But I am way more excited about a new weapon than a new legend, because the weapon will always be on floor loot, and you can use them with any legend instead of just being limited to one new legend that you have to pick and play. I think this is just great. Now, do I think it's going to be broken? Absolutely. I think it's going to be like the bow was. If you guys know the Bocek bow when it first came out, that was absolutely insane when it first came out, and I think this is going to be no different, and it's about to be an adapt or die situation where you have to use the Nemesis if you want to stay competitive, and then they'll nerf it probably like a week or two in my opinion. So I'm still excited about it, even though I think it's going to be broken. A fantastic change to the game, and I love burst fire weapons. I'm really excited for that, even though it's kind of an automatic weapon too, but I think it's healthy to have a burst fire weapon in the game other than the Hemlock. So I'm excited for that too. Now, as far as legend changes, I think the changes to classes and kind of dividing legends up differently than they've been divided up before and giving them passives exclusive to those classes, I think this is an incredibly good move and probably the best change they could have done overall for the game. I think they are really mixing up the meta for ranked as well as in the ALGS and pro play. I think this is going to cause people to pick legends and really have to mix up their team formations. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe people will just stick with what they've always gone with. But I think now that beacons play such a huge part in so many ways, I think people are going to be picking controllers, is what they call them now, the defensive legends, a lot more now to have that next beacon circle revealed, as well as I don't know, I just think it's just going to mix it up and be really helpful for the game overall. This is the change that I'm the most excited about. I think it's making a lot more characters a lot more viable, or at least getting a lot of the legends in a healthier spot than they were before. I'm excited for the Seer nerf. I think it's a brilliant change. I think it's going to be really good. I like the Bloodhound nerf too, where I think it's fair. Bloodhound still is doing their job in tracking people down, but now they don't have a ton of different scans just at the ready, so I really enjoyed that. And that's about it. I do like that they're having like an event and they're gonna kind of decorate the map a little bit. I do wish there were gonna be some map changes right off the rip. I do think that's kind of disappointing, but it sounds like they're actually gonna spread out content updates throughout the season instead of just one big drop at the beginning of the season and then a minor drop in the middle of the season. It sounds like we're going to be getting updates throughout, which I also think is a lot healthier for each season and the game overall. And I do think the new player changes too, as a last note, is really healthy for the game, because let's be honest, Apex Legends is a very tough game to get into. It's a very sweaty game, and as a new player, this has to be incredibly daunting, especially when you're playing with your experienced friends. So you're going to be tossed into their SBMM, and with the SBMM changes, hopefully that will be better overall for them and allow them to kind of get their footing. But tossing in bots in their first few matches, I honestly kind of agree with that, as long as it's limited to that first few pool of games that brand new players get. I'm curious to know if badges and achievements will work for that as well, since there's bots in the match. That'll be curious to, and I'm curious to know how that turns out. But anyways, those are my main thoughts about the season. Let me know if you agree with me in the comment section down below. I'd really appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this Catalyst gameplay. It was nothing crazy, but it was still a solid and fun match. All right, guys. I hope you guys are staying safe and take it easy.
Killed one.
Pathfinder's one. It's a GG's. Thank